Hey everybody, it's Crystalis. Somebody asked me to do Crystalis a while back, and I told them no because, firstly, it's an RPG, and I generally don't do videos of RPGs because, you can't show all that much. And, I only do them when I do long plays, and I would never do a long play of Crystalis because I hate this fucking game, but this is for HitomiKagewaki, I think it is. Sorry, I'm not looking at your name, dude. He won a round of the guess a song contest, and he asked for this, and I said, well, only because you're a winner am I going to do this. So I'm playing Crystalis. A little while ago, I tried to play this thinking that maybe I'll just, like... Oh, no, that's not acceptable. Maybe I'll just, like, get into it. But I can't. It's terrible. It starts off pretty promising. You get this whole futuristic setting, and then, like, it goes all white, and you come out of it, and, you're like this pink person. So, then you're in this typical fantasy RPG land, which is interesting. You talk to people just by walking into them, which seems really like, okay, it seems convenient, but it's hard to get by people if you're trying to, like I'm trying to get past this little girl. Alright. So, well, I don't have any kind of weapon right now, so I gotta figure this out. I forget what I gotta do. I think you go in here. That's armor. No. Fuck you. Jesus. There's this whole beginning part and everything. Let me just go and talk to these assholes. You have finally awoken. This money is for... Okay, so he gives me money. That's good. I guess. I'm not really a fan of this game. It's considered a classic by many, but I've always found it to be vastly overrated, rather, and really shitty. So I now have a sword. Okay. So you get this Sword of Wind, and you can't use it. Oh, I'm just trying to get past you. Shut up. I gotta actually equip it, I think. Wait, how do you equip again? Select? There we go. There we go. See? You could just swing your sword like normal, and you could actually walk while you're swinging it, which seems alright, and then you could charge it up and unleash like a Hadoken, which is your only really effective thing. The problem that I have with this game is if you try to approach the enemies from the bottom, you tend to get owned. See, just trying to hit enemies from the bottom, you're always going to get hit like crazy. So it's basically a typical RPG. You go around and you fight enemies in sort of a Zelda style. You know, and collect coins, buy better weapons and armor, level up, that kind of shit. Yeah. I'm just wandering around because I really don't want to play this. There we go. Alright, that's obviously... There's a lot of, like, grinding in this, too. The music is good. That's about the only good thing about the game. Other than that, I really don't like it at all. I'm gonna get my ass kicked here. It's really hard to fight most enemies without getting hit at all. Which, if this was turn-based, would be no problem, but since it's an action-style game, you should be able to fight enemies without getting owned all over the place. With, you know, some degree of skill. But since you can't even approach them from the south without getting your ass kicked, it kind of puts a damper on it. Yeah. Try to make the windmill work. Yeah, it's a while before you can get through there. I actually did play through, I think, most of this, but I got really frustrated with it after a while. So... Alright. Yeah, that's basically the best way of attacking. The thing is, when you're charging, if you start moving, you stop charging, see? Until you hit... I mean, I don't know. It's kind of annoying. Come here. Ah, I'm almost dead. I think the problem is that the character just moves way too fast. Ah, see? See? How did the top of my head touch him? I'm standing like 10 feet away from him. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah. Can I skip all this shit? You know what? I'm sorry. I didn't even want to do it, but I did it for you, dude, because you won. Good job on guessing Fester's Quest. But there's fucking Crystalis for the NES.